Hello, I am the Rodent Paul, and welcome back to a Kerbal live stream on twitch.tv/Rodent Paul. I just did this friggin' intro. XSplit, I hate you. I absolutely hate you, XSplit. And do the intro all over again. Welcome back to twitch.tv/Rodent Paul live stream on twitch.tv/Rodent Paul. In the first half, we were looking at some crafts designed by you. You, if you are Ren Phoenix, Hoyos streaming, Snowa made me do a thing, the 14th Doctor from Discord, and in chat here today. Sorry for the break, I was just changing the resolution to 1080p from 720, because I didn't mean to start it at 720, it's left over from doing VR, but I accidentally, and then when I did the thing, and I changed the things over, it's complaining that I don't have enough hard drive space to start the recording, and instead of just saying, okay, we'll start the stream without doing the recording, it just assumes, well, I guess you don't want to live stream if you can't record it locally. Sitting here talking for 2.5 minutes to myself. To you. In my mind. I already started building the damn F1, what are we doing? It's a Formula 1 racer pawn. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hello, everybody. Find any key. By the way, there was a follow that came in during that whole. Thank you for the follow. Jesus, hell almighty, evil Donner Bulk, and there he is, and he's back. Says Noah. It's Kerbal. It's this damn game. This game always does it to me. It's not Kerbal. It's XSplit. I hate you. We're going to be building a Formula 1 racer. Is the plan for today, and since we'll be entering a build cycle here, if you know anything about my build cycles, we could be here longer than the stream is meant to go on. It's fine. So Formula 1 racer, I need an undercarriage for it. I need a body, and the body needs to have good impact tolerance. This is only 7 meters per second. This is only 7 meters per second. But I need it to be lightweight as well, and I don't think I want to jump all the way up to 0.1875 tons for the 200 I-beam pocket. I might have to. Because what else would you do? Well, I'd do structural panel. Build the bottom out of structural panels. I'm not hating that idea. The little ones. The little ones. It's got an impact tolerance of 80 meters per second. Yeah, and it's lighter weight, significantly, 0.075. Versus the 1.875, so I can use 2 of these for the base before it's not worth it anymore. Thank you for the follow, Ned Coy. Did you already follow? Are you refollowing already? F1 racer with SRBs? No, it's going to be a jet. It's going to be a jet car. I can only have 2 of these, though. If I do this. If I do this like this. I can only have 2 of these to be compared with the I-beam. I mean, it would be lighter to do that on the bottom of the thing. And it would probably look cooler in the end. I think I'm going to go for the look cooler in the end option here. I need this snapped perfectly to the center of the other. That's the entire bottom of the racer, apparently. What are you going to attach wheels to that? Apparently. Okay, so we're going to start by just building the frame and a cage, and we're not going to try and make it look like an F1 racer to start. We just need something that's functional, right? Why, Pawn? Kerbal is love, because Kerbal means explosions. That's just how I vent my anger with this. We're going to need liquid fuel in the smallest package that we can possibly get it. Let's stick the liquid fuel. Where are we going to need the weight? Probably toward the front. We need to be driving the front of this thing down, because if it goes the speeds that we're hoping it will go, then it's going to be likely to flip. I know I'm out of disk space on the fun drive. It's fun. That's what I called it. I called it fun. And we just start and we get it functional, is what we do. So we got the Juno, that needs to go somewhere else, but I can, with the using of aerodynamics, we'll stick a vent on the small circular intake. Oh, friggin' hell, Pawn. What are you doing? It'll all be here when I get back. What am I doing? I'm doing this without any audio. We gotta turn the music on. I'm sitting here going, what's this voice in my head? You know, the 3 of them. I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, I need some music in the background or else I won't be able to do this. Give me the master volume up to at least 35. There we go. Let's listen to the nice sounds of the of doors. Fun drive, right? So it's a fun drive. That's toward the front, right? That's also odd, KSP, to have me looking at it from this side. You look at it from the left, if you're me. Anyway, so we've got air intake, we've got some fuel. I want the engine toward the rear, obviously. Intake all of the positions of everything will change in the longer term. This would be a command vehicle. You know, somebody's going to drive the thing, so I'll stick one on there just for now. It's just a placeholder. We're going to control it in the beginning with the lightest weight Probodyne that we've got, and that is the Octo 2, so go ahead and slap one of them on there too. I don't care about penetration right now. We're trying to get something that proves basic functionality of the concept. What are you going to do then if you don't want that up there? Because you need an attachment point. The liquid fuel fuselage actually might be the attachment point to use, and then just drain the fuel out of it. And that'll get me a nice lightweight attachment point for everything that's going to have to go on here. Give me the Juno engine. Okay, so just you know, bear with me. Just proving concepts here. Where's the wheels? The ground wheels. What kind of wheels are we going to need for a F1? The F1 tires are pretty damn big, but they don't have ridges. They're very, very smooth. This is, I mean, it's between that or that. And I think it's going to end up being that. Maybe one of each. Maybe the small ones up front and the big ones in back. It's not really how they do, is it? It's not really how they do. No, it's not. Well, it'll be how they do today. Give me don't, and then give me on both sides. Yeah, I think it'll look better that way anyway. So give me the same deal going on back here. I'll shove them as far back as I can get them. And then you as well, as far back as I can get you. Well, as far forward as I can get you. It'll end up needing, you know, fins and aerodynamic stuff and all that. But for now, I'm going to need just a wee bit of electricity. Just for, you know, emergency purposes. And might as well have an antenna on the thing. Because, you know, I'm going to eventually. So we'll stick that on surface. Snapping, twist it, sticker there. Small ones pop at speed. Well, in the end, I believe, won't they all pop at speed? I believe if we're going to get to high speeds on this thing, we're going to have to turn off, like, you know, physics for these tires. We'll go with all of them since you're recommending that for now, though. That's fine by me. I have no problems with that. Snapping off 2 times. There we go. So, doesn't look much like an F1. We're just proving the concept. Get me out there. In fact, give me some Mark 1s here. So this is going to be, it's a Formula 1 Racer Mark 1. First incarnation. I love looking back at my old crafts as I was, you know, trying them out. Might have forgotten to put something crucial on there. Like, something crucial. We'll find out. We'll find out as time goes on. Is it going to be a new off-road F1 car thingy? This is just proving the concept of a jet car on the surface. Don't throttle to full. Let's turn her on. It's... Oh, right, there's no fuel connection. So, yeah, we may have forgotten something crucial, and that's the fuel lining. Revert back to the spaceplane hangar. I gotta put a fuel line to the back end. Right. No spoilers, no fins for increased out. We'll get there. You don't, do you want to sit in the damn spaceplane hangar and watch me all day? Because you know I'll do it. We've been here before. I'll sit here for an hour and a half building a craft that I haven't tested once. It's boring as hell. Plus, you know, you end up building in directions that you find out later just don't work. So, put together the basic kit that you think you're going to need, throw that out there, see if it works, see if you're going to run into problems, and then start doing what you need to. That's my new policy. That's my, I've learned from the past. Shut up about the F-drive! Learned from the past, he says, as the... What do you mean? There's liquid fuel in there. It's being transferred to that liquid fuel fuselage. And then, you. Shut down the engine. Activate the engine. Throttle up. Why no fuel transfer? The circular intake is up front. Don't feel that needs to be attached to the jet engine in any way. See, this is why you do this. I could have designed it for ages and not figured it out. What the hell's the problem here? Flow priorities shouldn't matter, as long as one's connected to the other, and this is connected to that. Fuel should be getting to it. It's registering no liquid fuel available. Great. Great. Lovely. Welcome to the stream by Carb6. We've run into our first problem, and we've just started in the... I do not understand why this is doing this. Any thoughts, people? Oh, God, invite thoughts. That's a good idea. The fuel should be transferring. It's not showing any fuel available to that engine right now. Take the fuel out of here, run it right back to the friggin' engine. It won't work that way. It shouldn't work that way. It's not supposed to work that way. This fuel line to the... Oh, is it... It was probably attached to the battery. It probably collided with the battery while I was doing it. So do it on the edge, and do it like that, and maybe that'll work. Save it and launch. Let's get a Mark I that works before we switch to Mark II, shall we? Much speed, so wow, says Evil Down the Road. Ice cream. Noah Craw made a sub 1 ton drone that goes 610 meters per second. Do you want me to send it to you? Yeah, drop it in Discord. Drop it in Discord for me. I will take a look probably after this live stream, because if things keep going the way they're going now. Throttle her up. It did it again. Like it doesn't have any liquid fuel. Kerbal, you're wrong. You're so wrong. Take me back to the, because I can do the fuel priority view and see that the fuel is going there. Show me the fuel delivery overlay. Nothing's moving there. What is your problem, damn you? It's this connected to that. This connects to that. This connects to that. But the engine is... I've been looking at it backwards. Because they put me looking at it this... I've been looking at it backwards. That's the front and that's the back. I've got the engine. Where's the... No, that... The intake should be there. And then I've been looking at it backwards because the fuel was in here toward the front, and I have been looking at it. It's fine. It's fine. I see Pwn is making a Rover. It's not a Rover, Pony. It's a Formula 1 stock car. It will be. I already know, like in my head, which parts I'm going to use to make it look like it and stuff. I just wanted to test the base functionality there. No, don't throttle all the way up. Throttle just a wee bit. Throttle all the way up. Crank her. Pwn, see what you can do with this sucker. I want to see what kind of speeds we can get on this runway here before we explode or pop the wheels or something like that. Also, give me aerodynamic forces. Shouldn't really have anything going on here except for a little bit of body lift. Body lift is not really affecting anything. We're looking at drag here as opposed to body lift, and most of the drag's on the right side of the vehicle for some reason. Whatever. It's going straight. It's going 120 miles per hour, and the wheels... It steered in the wrong direction because you didn't disable the steering in the rear. This is why we're testing. This is why we test. Okay, so it moves. We now know that it moves, which is a lovely thing to know. Revert to the space plane here. He should do that. What should it do? Pony says bye. Where are you going, Pony? Stay here, Pony. Sleep is for the weak. Keep petting Pony. He likes it. It's keeping him here. So which is the rear now? These are the rear. This disable the steering. Motors? We don't need motors. Where we're going, we don't need motors. No motors for that. We will have steering up there. Braking on all wheels, yes. Okay, one more try with the Mark I. See if it becomes more stable on the ground now that the steering is, you know, hopefully the way it's supposed to do. You do realize F1 cars go roughly 200 miles per hour, which is only 89 meters per second. Well, this is going to be better than an F1. It's going to be better than a Formula 1 car. Okay? This is going to go... I want to get like 500 meters per second out of it. That'd be nice. Throttle her up. SAS, yes. I won't touch the controls. Okay, that's when things go wrong. Is when I start getting involved. I'm going to touch a dick. Shut up about the F drive. I emptied the F drive last time. I swear I did. I swear it. You just need to believe me because I tell you it. I'm going to go to find controls so that I can... Okay, no, it is steering. It's steering backwards. It's steering... Well, it spins... Why would it steer... Because this is on backwards, maybe? Yeah, steering direction. Inverted. Oh, good. Yeah, go down. That's a good idea. Go down there. Steering direction... Yeah, inverted, so it's inverting both of them. For now, that'll be our solution. Yes, now it's steering in the correct directions, the corrections, as I call it. It's very, it doesn't, you know, topple and explode. Let's see if we can't hit a jump here on the end of the runway. Yeah, it does oversteer quite a bit, so there's an issue. Can I control the amount of steering? Doesn't look like you can. I might be able to. Will you stop spinning out and whatnot? It's like, well, you put a friggin' jet engine on the back of me. What do you expect? Okay, in little tiny increments. There. No. There you go. Bring it back. Boom! Baby, and we're flying, and... those Duke boys are in for a bit of a trouble here. They're going to end up in Old Man Johnson's pond. Oh, no. It's very structurally sound. Very structurally sound, this design. Good. Excellent. And it's still going. Told you they'd end up in Old Man Johnson's pond. I don't have any... Nothing has power to the wheels. It's just going on its own phantom forces at this point. But I do want it in the pond. Bloop. Now stop. Stop, you stupid. Now if I unstop it... Alright. Yeah, some of the wheels just want to go, apparently. What is the problem with you? Motor disabled. Whatever. Revert flight. We're fine. That's not a critical error. It's fine. 7 out of 10 for that flip, says Evil Down Umbrella. If I would have landed it, you know. I didn't stick the landing. I could have gotten 9s from Germany. That's what everybody's going for. Aren't you supposed to vodka, says Noah Craw? Yeah. All I got's BBR, though. Okay, so concept kind of half proven. Right, let's move on to the Mark II. And get rid of all of this. I don't want any of it. It's stupid. Now I'm going to do something completely different. You're not lying, are you, Paul? Nope. I'm going to go to the I-Beam Pocket Edition. In fact, what's this one? 0.375 for twice. Give me twice the length, and you need that to be the root part then. Root part me on that. Okay. Which way is forward? That's forward. So give me the Probodyne Octo 2, attach it up front like that for now. It's a horrible place to put it. Shut up. I'm not taking any comments from the peanut gallery. You're your own peanut gallery, Pawn. Am I? I thought so. I want a nose cone up front. They have a good impact tolerance, 10 meters per second, as compared to the circular intake, which is 70. That's not where the intake's going to be anyway. This is how you make, you know, a Formula 1 car. Is just follow me. Follow me, people. We're going to need wings. We're going to need up front, 2 of them or 1 of them. 1 of them or 2 of them. One big one that could be just merged. I don't hate that idea. You don't? Because you should. I don't. Well, there's something wrong with you then. I don't hate the idea of 1. It's less, you know, stuff. It's less parts, less weight. And I'm like that. And flip it, because Noah hates me when I flip these things, apparently. Here you go. So we got up front. Yeah, that's going to help us. It's going to help with our downforce. In fact, probably going to want to aim that a little bit down to start. That's going to get you going up, Pawn. You don't want that. You need like that. That's going to get you going up. You want, no, you were right before, like that. There you go, a little bit of downforce. Too dank hill. Your hill is too dank. Thank you for the follow. And then, okay, this is going to be a big thing to try and tack on, but you know it has to be here. You know it has to be here on an F1 racer, on a Formula 1. So right there, and then this I was thinking would be like the front body of the thing. He said, and then cleared his throat. This was my plan from the start. Always. Doesn't it already look like it looks more? It looked better when it was semi-merged. Yeah, I don't hate that. Maybe you need to go down a little bit more though, like so. Yeah. Yeah, I said I already knew which parts I was going to use to make it look a certain way. And I did when I started. It'll end up being something completely different. Pawn used the wrong context of 2, says Hologram 1. What? It's the numbers are 2. Let's quit talking about my F drive. Has Pawn ever seen a F1 car? I saw one earlier today. This is exactly what they look like. Y'all know it. Give me some of these big old ruggedized monster wheels, right? It's kind of need to be in front of everything, is what I'm thinking though, right? Just right out there. Just boom! And then this is now buried and doesn't help with the image of it. No, these need to be behind here is what I was thinking, you know, for the proper aesthetics of the F1 car. They need to be back there. Okay, see, it's already looking like it. It's looking like the front end, anyway. And then we're gonna need wings. Wings, so it's gotta be lightweight, and it's gotta be aerodynamical. So yeah, no, Yeah, no. Which one do I want? Is it the E? It's not the E, it's the D. I need that D. Give me that D. Shut up. Shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up! I got the D now. D's good. No, I liked it better with the other ones. It's just maybe it needs to be, like, flipped around for yeah! Yeah! That's how you do an F1! See? See what I'm doing here? You see, you get me. You feel me. She feels me. Thank you, hon, for feeling me the way that you do. What about, like, it's back here, and then I merge them together a little bit. We get a nice look off the thing. Gets in, and then it gets back like that. Ah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Now I'm going to need to take this, and this is going to be creating lift. I think I'm going to leave it flat for now. I'm going to leave it flat for now, and we'll come back and fix it when it becomes a massive problem, which I think we all know it's going to become a massive problem pretty quick here. Okay, so it's bigger than I wanted it to be already, but we've got an air intake, we've got drone control, we've got a nose cone. That's an incredibly problem. Cheer what evil daughter Balkan. Cheers 100. Is this one enough? Yeah, that'll do in terms of the D's. Thank you. I got all the D's I needed. In fact, I had so many, I threw them away and went for something entirely different. My only concern is that the only, like, my attachment point, my rigid part attachment here is up front. I think I need a second one, is what I think. I think these need to come off here. I need to get a second. It's getting heavier as you go upon. I understand it's getting heavy. It's going to need some weight to stay down on the ground. I'm not just justifying whatever it is that I think I need to do while I'm doing it. It's entirely... Maybe a pocket. Maybe I can put this one in my pocket. Play pocket pool with it. I think this was a good idea, though, to have that, like that, attached to the wing as opposed to the rear surface. I think that will help just in getting the right image going there. Good. Good. And then needs to, in the back... See, now, in my head, the best part for the rear end of a Formula 1 racer would be the big intake. That's the problem with it. Would be this intake. Where is it? Show it to me. Sort these things by mass. The radial air intake, but it's huge. It's not huge. It's not huge. It's going to work. I'm going to be able to use that. I don't think it goes there. It needs to be up a little bit, but I'm going to be able to use that. Awesome! I mean, I know it's an extra intake, but it's more for the aesthetics of it, you know? Also, maybe I could have, like, 3 engines on it now. No, don't make it too complicated. That's definitely going to go into use. I just think it needs to be up higher, you know? It needs to be up, like, here. Yeah. So anyone want to give me money to fund my last-minute trip to TwitchCon for work purposes to inevitably help Pawn? Yeah. Everybody help Blind Gaming out today with his TwitchCon thing. Just asking for money. Just give him that. See? You see what I'm talking about, the Formula 1? It's really coming together already, too. I just don't know what I'm going to do to lift this spot, because it needs to come up, you know? How am I going to make that transition? I kind of need to look at a Formula 1 car. That'd probably help. Give me a Formula 1 car. All caps, apparently. Images. It doesn't need to come up, Pawn. It does kind of work with this. Maybe this, but then I'll raise it a little bit. Maybe I'll raise it a little bit off of its default snapping point. So you put this back here, and then you take this and you lift it up a bit. Yeah. It's beautiful. Except for the Kerbal's head is going to be stuck in that thing. We're going to have to move it back a little bit here. Still complaining about the F space, huh? Lol, says Ghostly Player at what? Look at Bond being supportive. Says Blind Gaming. Oh, look at it. It's one giant F1 car for the seat, lol. I know, but I can't make it any smaller. That tweak scale. But then it's not stock. I don't want to do that. Pody12 is now following. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. He's like, I've been here for a while, welcoming me to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, and then on the back, we need some attachment points. And Gecko the Great is now following. Thank you for the follow, Gecko. I don't want to do this because I could do that for just an extra attachment point in the rear. I don't hate it being there. Do you really need an extra attachment point in the rear? Well, I don't, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Because what we need to do is actually how far out do these wings go on your average little? Yeah, they're pretty wide out there, aren't they? They're pretty wide. They're not that wide. They're not that wide. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Give me some more wings. Wings. They need to be small. Might even be fins to make this part. So, I'm looking at here is, first off, give me this, and Renosian is now following. I'm sure I butchered that. I do apologize and thank you for the follow. You know, they need to do that. You have that going on. They need to come out a bit. And I don't want them penetrating the other there, so I might push them well back, because I don't want them penetrating too much that. They're still not wide enough, though. And they won't go any wider with that part as the root. They're not wide enough for my tastes, anyway, and that's the important thing here. These are probably going to have to be moved forward, anyway. They're not that long. I just don't like the way that they're doing it. What if you just tilted them out a bit? Can I get any more width? You need a new root part, Pawn. Not a new root part, but a new root part for those parts. A new poot part, root part. Don't F1 cars usually have one air intake behind the driver? Maybe flip the front one so the Kerbal has somewhere for their legs to go? Peter Taylor, I love you. That's actually kind of what I was thinking in the first place, and then I got in here and didn't think that I'd be able to use that. Yes, you're genius. I love that. I love that, and it makes it so much more aerodynamic too, visually and otherwise. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Shall I? No, just like right like that. Yeah, that looks good. Oh my God, that looks so good. I need a wider lightweight structural part in the rear that I can attach to. I could put a panel back there. That would be uncouth. That would be quite uncouth. Modular girder segments get stupidly big. Although, if I were to snap this in here and consider it part of like structural stuff, it's gonna be hard to make it disappear, Pawn. Don't go with that. Yeah, I don't have fuel on this thing, do I? You don't have fuel yet. You're gonna kind of need that up front for the weight. It's gonna be driving it down. I wonder where the fuel is on an actual F1 vehicle. It's probably about dead center. It's probably wrapped around the driver. That seems safe, right? It's probably in the rear, Pawn. It's always in the rear whenever you're involved. I'm gonna put it here for now, and I'm gonna merge it a little bit into the that, which I have no problem with. You know, certain things I'm like, no, you don't do that. But this is absolutely a tolerable situation. Ooh. Look at that. I can get the lines. I can get the lines to line up. You see the lines? Just barely. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And now I've got a point to put on my tail fin. So give me, and then we'll slap the tail fin on. We'll put it right out on the pad just to see what we've got here. Let's see. So these snapping 2 times, rotate up like so. Grab it, twist it, spin it, flip it, do it to it. These are looking too big for my tastes, for anyone's tastes. Looking a little bit big. How far out, dude? That's as far out as you come? I could attach all the wings to one another, and then I'd have all the width that I could handle. I want to see what it looks like with more width. So get rid of these because I've already spun them a couple of times. Put them on the wings themselves. On the backs of the wings. Come on, this. Yeah, the angles suck no matter how I do that from this angle. Ooh, what about there? If I attach it there with snapping, and then flip it up. Oh, yes. Yeah, the front profile I don't like so much, though. Damn, actually kind of looks like an enormously oversized F1 car, doesn't it? I'm not loving these wings yet, but let's not get bogged down on them, I think is what I'm going to do. Don't get bogged down on them right now. We'll make it look better later. You're going to need a place for the wheels to attach, you know. Well, that's going to be off of the fuel tank, apparently. Give me the wheels, and then we're also going to need the actual fin at the back, but I'm doing things in the order that my brain is capable of, which means I don't know how we've gotten here. That? Does it look like an oversized F1 car? Does it look? It's got fuel. We got liquid fuel for the jet engine. We need a jet engine. We've got air intakes aplenty. One of them actually being used as an air intake. Get me my Juno engine on the back there. Now we've got an engine, we've got fuel, we've got air intakes, and we need finally one fin for the back here. The one Elevon. Let me just look at a picture. I think this is not going to stretch the whole span, is it? It's not going to span the whole stretch. I think I'm going to have to use this. It's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Well, why would you think it was a problem? Well, I don't know. It just seemed problematic to me. Well, you're wrong. So if I attach it to one of these things, that's going to kind of suck. Let's just attach it to one of these things and have it suck. Move you over here. Just try and find you about center. And then we're going to flip you down again with the wrong edge into the wind. And this wants to be driving us down. And then take it back and up. Like so. A bit further back. I think we got our Mark II. I think... Damn it. What did I name it? What did I name it? It was, Formula 1 Racer. That's a racker. Racer Mark II. I think this is... Yeah. I want to put a little bit of electrical on there, and I'm going to need to join... No, I don't need to join the fuel tank, because it's all set up. It's way better. We should start with this. Why the hell did I start with the other before? What did you want to put on there, Plum? I want to put electrical. I know it's a jet, and it'll keep the drone going, but I do want to have electrical somewhere here in the long term, so I'll just sneak one in right there for now. In fact, no. You put it on the underbody, and you turn it around so that they're looking at your tail lights when they see it. Is that going to clear the road? That's not going to clear the road. Well, lift it up a little bit. You know, there's lots of batteries that penetrate into engines. I think we all know. That's our Mark II Racer ready to go. It's got a probe. It's got everything. I think I can drive this. Get her out on the pad. Put her out on the tarmac. Let's take her down to the Indy Speedway. 9 million. Blind Gaming says, okay, $10 says the Kerbal gets flung out within the first 2 minutes of launch. I don't have a Kerbal because it's too much trouble putting one in there, which means you've already won $10 because he never got in. He refused to get in. Throttle to full, SAS on, and go! Really? Really? I don't think we're on the tires. Pretty sure we're not on the tires. I'm guessing this battery is not going to survive for long. Also, I didn't configure the wheels at all. And there goes the battery. None of the tires are running. Nothing. So, what's the... Is it they're not allowed to impact one another anymore? That's the thing, isn't it? You can't clip wheels, right? Now I remember you're not allowed to clip wheels. And how did you get back there? Oh, okay. It's running, though. Even without wheels, we're doing 65 meters per second. The wheels are rotated 90 degrees, lol. Hey, they're running now. The wheels are doing things. Are they rotated 90 degrees? They're not up and down. You know, that's probably how I'm going to want them eventually. So when I turn... Oh, okay, that didn't work out too well. I'm just turning them to try and figure out, like, what's happening when you turn them. Did I lose the... Pretty sure I lost the drone at some point during that run there. Drone? Hello, drone. Yeah, I don't think the drone survived that. All right, revert flight back to the space plane hangar. Just a few minor tweaks. I like that the wheels are that low. If they are they like sideways? Yeah, just put them on the way that you'd put wheels on. I didn't do anything special with the snapping there. Who had water landing? Can you not clip wheels together? Or clip wheels through parts? Didn't they change something? They're rotated 90 degrees, so instead of steering, you're lowering and raising it. Well, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be... wanted airbags. So we can roll down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back. My mind on my money, and my money on my mind. So that's up and down? That's how we're supposed to do that? Alright. that. I want it to be really low, though, so these are actually going to, yeah, I like the lowness of it. Ooh, but don't do that one. When you do this, use the snapping so that you know when you pull one up, it'll be the same for the other. So there we go. And then you down like this. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to be lowering these. Yeah, that seems right. And then with the other one, same as you did before with snapping on. This one already looks significantly higher. They look at the same level right there. Did I maybe put the rear ones on correctly? And then the front ones I didn't. I'm just trying to look at this and see. So the small part is down and the large part is up. Small part is down, large part is up. Okay. Well, they're all in one direction now, which is, you know, my favorite boy band. Let's put it back out on the pad. Mark II. Pawn, there's a thick part. That's always the top. Hologram 1, you don't need to come on to me like that. Not on a live stream, anyway. Maybe because I prefer bottoms. See what you did now? See what you did, Hologram 1? Rai saying you mean a thick part. See? That's why we don't... Throttle to full. Ooh. Test your wheels. Okay, they're not all supposed to turn, is it? I'll just do that here. I will, steering off on the rear wheels. By the way, my motor's actually running this thing. I don't want them to run, do I? We'll have front wheel drive is what we'll have. Motors are now disabled. Steering is off on... Well, no, I clicked it twice and they're linked. So steering is disabled. Motors are off. Steering in the front now works, and there are motors for, you know, if you want them or something. This damn thing moved over on me again. Did I do that? Somebody did that. Doesn't matter. It's not important. Just having an off-balance, you know, center of aerodynamic lift, and that won't be a problem, I'm sure. Go! Here we go. Fire up! Let's see what kind of speeds we can get. With the SAS enabled, my hands are off. It looks so good, doesn't it? It doesn't look that much bigger than, you know, in a proper... Okay, I'm going to have to go to the back because it's definitely coming off. I'm going to go to Fine Controls and just nudge it. Just some nudge. Just a little nudge. There you go, a little nudge. We're up to 102 meters per second, so we're already going as fast as an actual... Formula One racer well, faster, according to chat, anyway, according to whoever posted those. And at 111 meters per... And we have the downforce that we're looking for. Because as soon as we took that jump, it went down. It'd be better with more downforce so that when it's just, boom, you know, that's how they work. Yeah, we need more downforce. That's what I've decided. Revert to the spaceplane hangar. This is good. This is good. It's already coming together. I thought we were going to be here for hours. We're only going to be here for a couple of hours. Why did you go back to there? You hate me. I know. You always have. You know what? I don't want that attached that way anyway. I think that's a bad practice. I need snapping to you in the center, and then you will hold the fin up, or at least be a point for me to attach it to, and then can I move you back a little bit? You're right over the engine. Right? Except for, you do have to be touching. Because otherwise that'll hurt my brain. So, come on down, like so. We'll embed you. I'll embed you like that even, and put another one on so I can get the height that I'm looking for. Now I've got a perfectly, you know, it's perfectly centered. And it would have annoyed me to know that it was otherwise. And then, we take the elevon, the one elevon, attach it with snapping to, the top is going to be a bad place to attach it to. Attach it to the side, like that, because you'll get a dead center sort of a thing, and then you can do this, and you can do this. Oh, it came out at a perfect place, too. More downforce, though. More downforce. And then I don't want you... No, I want you at absolute. Bring it back a little bit. Do want it still touching the things that are, you know, hypothetically supporting it. And it is. And it is. Maybe a little bit higher? How high can I go before you start questioning the realness of the thing? Ooh. Okay, now we're penetrating. And now we're penetrating. Right there. Right there's as high as I can get her. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think I want more downforce up front, based on what we saw. I want it to come off of the edge of something and just be driven down it, you know? It's got to stay flat with the ground at all times. God, that's so... It's already there. It's already there and it's already working. Give me the Mark III. Because I just want to look like, you know, I had more marks going on. I want it to go really friggin' fast, and it's not quite there yet, but we'll get it. Welcome to the stream, Dada 2308. Psst, hey, Pawn, hey, Pawn. F drive. Yeah, I noticed. I should probably just have it record to C. I've got way more space on C, but it's my SSD. And I don't really want. Filling up my SSD. I should probably just switch it over to C. Murat Karimov is now following. I don't know what else to do with it. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what else to do with this. You know, put some lights on it and that sort of thing. Let's take it out and drive it some more. Maybe I got the downforce now. I can't believe it's so stable. I can't believe it's so stable and didn't go flipping and all that. I kind of thought, you know, this will be a fun stream. We'll build an F1 racer. We'll build a Formula 1 racer. And surely we will encounter, no matter how smart I think I am about it, we'll encounter the fact that when you get going really fast in Formula 1 racers, it's going to, you know, and I'll have to tinker with downforce a lot. And shoot, Mark II was running just fine. SAS on. Oh, I forgot to fix the wheels. All right, let's go back and do that because I'll forget again. We'll go back, we'll fix the wheels so that the rear has no motor and no steering. So steering is not enabled, motor is not enabled, and that counts for both because they're a pair, right? Just double checking, because I don't believe you, Kerbal. And up front they can have that, save, and put it back out there. Ronan Pawn, you gonna check out my drone now, says Noah Craw? I ain't done driving this thing. I ain't done tests. We gotta get her, you know. We haven't even spray painted or decaled it. Rockomax paid me a lot of money to do this F1 thing. It's for, you know, advertising purposes. Red Bull and Rockomax, it's a corporation that's affiliated with the... Okay. So, when I'm pulling up, when I'm pulling down, it's doing that to try and flip me when I'm pushing up. Really shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be using that. You shouldn't be using those controls on this kind of a vehicle. Go like that. Maybe I could disable them, couldn't I? I could say, no pitch. Pitch is not allowed here. Although, yeah, don't have pitch enabled. Nope. Wait, is SAS the thing keeping it on the ground? Disable pitch, disable pitch. So now it's not pitching to try and keep us on the ground. Dolly78 is now following. We're going to see if this thing can run without a computer, you know, running it for us, which would make it better than a Formula 1 car, because those things are basically rolling supercomputers. Surprised there's even a driver still put into them. 102 meters per second, 104 meters per second, coming to the end of the runway at 105.7 meters per second. It drove us down. It's down pretty good. Pretty good. Revert to launch. I want to do that again. I want to see clearer. I want to see more, like, how much downforce we did or didn't get. Yeah. And I do want to do that, too, in the hangar. I want to disable pitch on... I want to disable all of the things. This is just there as surface area to create the downforce. Yeah. Yeah, SAS on... No, SAS off. And go. Just like my planes. If you can't fly it without SAS, if you can't drive it without SAS, then it's not a proper something. And this is why there are no Kerbals in there, says I watch Geek. I wonder if it can make it to the mountain behind the runway. Also, nuke engine for the lols. A nuclear engine? Peter, how many war crimes have you committed against Kerbal kind, sir? Yeah, no, not going to TwitchCon this year. No hotels, everything's just... Oh, Blind Gaming. I'm sorry. You know, it's no... You, oh, TwitchCon, though. More downforce! More downforce! More downforce up front. I want to go to Twitch. No, I don't. Do not donate to me to go to TwitchCon. It would be fun to go. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy, and I've got court cases and things, and I just don't have the energy. I need to be driving the nose down harder, so I've just adjusted that. I also want to disable pitch, yaw, and roll on both of these parts. Boom, boom, boom. And let's put her back out there and give her another drive. I'm going to fine-tune and tweak this sucker. That's why NASCAR is good. I like crashing since I watch Eat Cake, and that's why NASCAR is good. Yeah, they don't really rub fenders that much in Formula One, because if they do, what they're rubbing is tires, and what they're rubbing is bones. Just deploy the elevons for constant downforces, Nokra? Would that work? Deploy? Deploy direction inverted. We might do that. Not here, not now, but we might do that. I like that idea. Go, 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 go. In fact, turn the brakes on. Turn the brakes on. Get up to speed as much as you possibly can with that jet engine, and then release. See what kind of speeds we can get when we start with a nice little kick. All I'm talking about is a kick. Hides under the toad's bed. Who's the toad? And why did he let you in his bedroom? Ugh. Okay, we are at 90 meters per second, more than halfway down the runway. Going up to 93. Yeah, we're getting some loading because I got all this stuff out here. A little bit of clipping there. 95 meters. We're not hitting the speeds that we were before because probably too much downforce. Let's turn the aerodynamic forces on and see what happens here. And it flies! And it flies! And it lands! And we still have a drivable vehicle. Alright. Well, except for, I think it got my drone. Yeah, definitely got my drone. So you can't drive it so much, but you can watch it do things. Yeah, she flies! The downforce there was more like what an F1, car does. It really shoves it down. If they go over a little hill like that, it just pushes it. Oh my god, we're doing loop-de-loos! My F1 racers knows how to barrel roll. Totally didn't let blind in the bedrooms. This hologram. And landing! Still going. What did we lose there? We didn't lose nothing important, did we? The Kerbal would still be in his seat fine. There's a safety cage in there for him. He's doing just fine right here. Okay, we got a nice big flat chunk of land in front of us right now, and we've lost the downforce that's being provided by the front, which means actually the downforce in the rear is going to be trying to twist it up. Oh wow, 110 meters per second here. 112, and there we go. 112 meters per second, and then she takes off. I'm going to be playing with the downforce we're getting. Hello, Gorlagon, and thank you for the follow. I'm going to be playing with the downforce we're getting for a while. Oh, that was kind of a part we wanted to keep around, and now it's imbalanced. It's a VTOL! We've made a Formula One VTOL! And that's the end of that. There's still enough car there that it considers it something that I should be driving. Return to the spaceplane hangar. So many ideas. So many thoughts. I don't want all this downforce. As much as it, kept us more toward the ground, we did bump eventually anyway. I don't want it because it slows us down too much. I definitely want some downforce here. So I want that pushing down. You probably less because you're lifting things. Won't you probably be more do that? And that'll force the nose down. No, we'll have you a little bit down. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about that, that will be trying to lift the nose up on us. If it were like this, it would be pushing the nose down. Is that how I should do that? What the hell does a Formula One car do? It scoops the air up like that. So no, it is a lifting force on a Formula One car. Huh. Okay. We'll have a little bit of lift in the back. We'll have a little bit of lift up front. Don't have too much lift anywhere, really. Okay, you can't be floating though. That's the thing. So you have to lower down there. There we go. I like the idea of the deployed, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference whether it's deployed or not. If I've already got it angled and I've disabled pitch and yaw and roll, we get the same aerodynamic function regardless. What else was I going to do with this? I've tinkered with the thing. I've tinkered with... Yeah. I think we got ourselves a good car here. Welcome to the stream, Cart Morphon. Welcome to the stream, Limo. I think we've got ourselves a Formula One Mark III racer. We need to take this out and test it. Let's save this. Let's save this, and let's get a test pilot. So, you, like that. Is that right side up? It doesn't matter. It's just a Kerbal. If he's upside down for too long, he'll just puke all over the place. Yeah, that's what they do. I don't want Jeb. I need Bill Kerman. Bill Kerman on the pad to test pilot this sucker for us. Launch that out there. We'll get him out. We'll step him aside so that he can be picked up by the drone-operated Formula 1 racer. I can't believe it. Spoilers are to push the car down always. Cars are lifting bodies. The faster the cars go, the more it lifts and the less traction control you have. Sure, but look at a picture of Formula F1. Their lips go like this in the back. So the pressure of that is pushing the car down, but it's pushing it down in the rear. So it's downward there and it's downward here. Zorbaltus just subscribed. Who gives a damn about lift? Thank you, Zorbaltus, for the subscription. Okay, so the idea is that it's pushing it down from both sides. Thank you, Zorbaltus. So you just have to have equal force on the front and the back. I'm with you. I'm just saying that if there weren't lift there, the way that it's set up right there would be pushing down in such a way that it would lift the front up. But I'm with you, and I'm with you, Zorbaltus, and thank you, and these pawns are for you. What am I doing? You're getting Bill out because he needs to test fly this sucker. This will be, I am probably going to, after the live stream, spend a fair bit of time, well, maybe not today, but I will probably come back to this and tweak the hell out of the downforce there just to see what I can get it to do. But for here and now, I need to get Bill far enough away from this that he's not going to be despawned when we load the car out. There you go. Now go back to the Space Center. And then Bill is going to be our Formula 1 racer. We'll get him some Red Bull and Rockomax sponsorship. We're going to have to put that on the helmet. I could actually do that. I've made the damn game crashed. Quest 191103, Potter. It's your fault. It's your fault. Man, Kerbal crashing every hour on the hour now. I did install all of one mod HyperEdit and haven't used it, so I guess Vivor77 is now following. I just looked at this shirt. My dad brought me this shirt out. Thank you for the follow. My dad brought me this shirt out. Said, hey, you want this? I said, yeah, I like it. Looks good on me. It's like what I wear under all my clothes. Oh no, that's chest hair. That's chest hair is what I wear under all my clothes. We'll get KSP back open. It'll be fine. We'll get right back in here. We're gonna have Bill Kerman test. Hopefully he's still out there. Hopefully Bill Kerman is one of the 32 flights in progress. Bill, it was terrifying knowing you. Maybe it was Bill's fault. Can't get Twitch Prime. Amazon's payment system doesn't work for me. You know, you're not the first person to have trouble with that. You're the second person to have trouble with it. Rex, I believe, had some trouble. Clear the runway, recover untitled spacecraft, yes, and load me out the... What are we doing here? What was the name of this stream again? The Formula 1 Racer Mark III. That's another thing that Kerbal really needed to integrate, the ability to, like, have it... Did they? Can you, because it's been so long since I've been back, maybe they did, to be able to just put a Kerbal into a command seat. Did they do that? Did they? Because, I mean, it's so obvious. It really needed to be done. It's been annoying people since there's been a command seat. Did they? I'll just drive over and pick Bill up is what I'll do. Oh, and kill him. Says, I'm not going to kill anybody I watch eat cake. We need a driver for this thing. That was the drone controlling the unit. That was the drone that was controlling. Okay, so we've established, so there's another thing that we needed to do first. There was just one other thing that we needed before this is too low, obviously. This and the part that it's attached to. Both of you are too low. You just want to lift up a little. Ultimate Gamer 01 is now following. I thought I was the old. We'll lift that up and we'll lower this down. We can't lower it down. Now you're ruining the aesthetic design of the thing. You know what? I don't even need a nose cone. Do you? I don't need a nose cone. You don't need a nose cone, Pawn. Swift Rage 5. Thank you for Swift Raging, Blind Pawn. You need to come to Anime Expo next year with us. We are not taking no for an answer. I'll come there and buy your tickets and drag you if I have to. I could be talked into that, I think so. I think I could. I need to get myself a One Punch Man outfit. I mean, with my hair, would perfect, wouldn't it? Damn it, damn it. Yeah, so slight aesthetic redesign incoming. I'm gonna, wow, this is a lot. So we're going to Mark IV. We're going to Mark IV on this. This is great. This is great. I'm so happy with this. I can't believe it came together so well. Give me the command module, and I think that's going to have it. Oh, it has to be attached to a point, doesn't it? It doesn't snap that way. All right, so I need an attachment point. There is a structural attachment point, the radial, which is low mass. It's not lower mass than just using a cubic octagonal strut. I'll not use that. Maybe I'll use just a regular octagonal strut and then embed it. Yeah, something like that. So we'll put it on like this, and then, well, not like that. Put it on like this, and then we'll spin her down like so. Okay, and then what did you do? What did you do? Okay, that's fine. You can do that. I know it's still snapping there. So you there, and then you are going to attach to that, and then the seat is going to go right on top of you. I'm going to assume that everything is backwards right now. And then when I grab that, that should center that perfectly. And then I'm going to have to pull it out from where it's there. There you go. And then we will bury all of this as much as we need to. So you going down until about there, and then this may or may not need to. How do I know which direction the octo is supposed to be facing? I think it's the other way around. I'm gonna spin it. She going this way. I'm gonna have the Octo 2 nameplate facing forward. Tell me if that's incorrect in chat, and if I happen to actually look over like I'm supposed to do, then we'll be good. That's looking good. Okay, so now we're not gonna have a nose cone. Don't need it. Never needed it. Stupid. It was just an extra part. Didn't need to be there. But we are going to have. We are going to have that. It looks even better. It looks even better, huh? And then this. Okay. Can I pull you down further? How far until you start popping out the other side? All right. Don't pop out the other side. But there, I will bury you to that point. And then can I get you to go even lower so that I can hide the structural part of it? I can. Although now you don't really have a cockpit for your Kerbal so much there. I don't mind burying this thing entirely. I don't mind burying, yeah. Wait, so then it would, well, that's the problem there, Pawn, is you've buried it as much as it can bury. Yes, I have, haven't I? Damn you, Barry. It looks so good. It looks so good. I just wanted to hide the structural component that it's in. I'd probably get rid of that. I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna make Bill have to sit there. Huh? Just make Bill have to sit out in the wind. Is it okay if I do that? You know what? What you could do, Pawn. Ooh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's what you do. And then bring her back up. Can't be showing the structural part. Okay, you don't want that actually hitting the ground either, is another concern of yours. So a little bit less on that. Like, that's almost flat. It's dead flat. Bulls. You know what? It's just gonna have to be. I think it's just gonna have to. I don't want it to be. I don't want to see that ugly. That ugly. But I'm not gonna be here for ages doing it. So we're gonna stick with that. What else was there something else that I was doing? I don't think there was. It's the Mark IV. Wheels are still the way that they're supposed to be. Everything's still there. We've got electric generation. We still got to do. We got to and we got to do. Okay. Launcher, and we'll find out if the octo is correctly aligned. I'm just checking chat to see if somebody said that it was or wasn't. This is just coming together so well. And Bill is ready to get in the sucker. He's going to be testing a new design, though. So it's fine. It's fine. He's used to it. So is left and right still left and right? They are. But forward and back is no longer forward. Okay. I was close. I nearly have it. Forward and back are not forward and back anymore. So in order to fix that, I need to flip it. Not spin it, but flip it. Right? Because I gotta take the friggin' seat off, and then I gotta... What? Oh, I'm running out of disk space. That's the first I've heard. You're hearing about that all day. Get up here. If I flip it like that, left and right should still be left and right, but now front and back should be front and back. And then you, like that. You could control from the seat. I don't want to have to, you know, I want to be able to drive it and make it... It should work in all scenarios, is how I feel about that. There you go, and then that will get it snapped perfectly to center, and then de-snap me, pull it back up until it's just barely embedding. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you gotta do. You gotta do this kind of work. You gotta care about what you're making. I could put it deeper down in there. Yeah, you gotta care about the minutia. The minutia is important. Save it, launch it. There are multiple at the same time in the same city. Multiple anime expos? We could go to one, and I'll be One Punch Man, and then we could go to another, and I'll be any anime girl. I've got hair. I've got hair for it. Does it go now? Yep, yep, and right and left are barely working. They're barely working. Why are they barely working? They were working before. Look at that. That's as much as I can turn right and left. When I do like a roll... Roll isn't controlling it. Forward and back are now correct, though. Is it actually hitting the things like front and back to it? Is that a thing? Reverse to space plate hanger. I'm gonna try giving the wheels more space to move by doing what one? Well, I guess I'm gonna slide these back a little bit. I don't know if that's the problem or not. So slide that, hold down. That slides everything back. This does. Fine with that. How's that look? It's still in an okay position. And then you, gonna have to go a little bit forward. More forward. Because I'm not sure. I seem to recall something about that you couldn't embed wheels anymore. They wouldn't work. Unless they unfixed that, is another word. Gotta gas 'em up. What? I watch you eat cake. I thought you were talking about, like, fueling vehicles. Running Punk, you say burly for me in your most American accent. Burly. 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 I come burly and I leave late. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's not the problem. I think it's got to be in the drone core. Okay, so it's not that they can't move because they're bumping into other parts. The drone core is now in an angle that it's not... Alright, so if I switch to control from the external... I can't. Control from here, I can't. So the problem is that it's now upright and it needs to be that way in order for that to work. Son of a biscuit, Mother Teresa. We were so close. It was going to be so good. Then I started tinkering. Now that I know what it is, just going to rip that part off and stick it in the back. Yeah, I'll stick it behind, like, near the... Maybe I bury it. Yeah, I think I'll bury it. Alright, I'm gonna bury it. Yeah, so you gotta come off, and then this has gotta be thrown away. And that means I can get the chair lower, because I won't need that anymore as an attachment point. I'll just need my Probodyne Octo 2, facing in the correct direction, because we just pulled it out of the library, so it should be. And... What is the fuel tank attached to? I no longer recall. What do we got the fuel? Oh, it's attached to the end of a structural component. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem if I just take it off. How much stuff is attached to that? It should all come off in one seamless piece. And then where do I put the Probodyne? Right there. Okay, and attach it in here. On there. It's gonna be kind of low. It'll also be in the middle of the body, though. God, it's just wrong to have it there. It's just so wrong to have it there. I'm gonna do this. Okay, here's how I deal with this. I'm gonna put it into snapping. I'm gonna take it up by 1. And I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna attach it to that. Right? And then I'm going to grab it there and lower it by 1 unit. And then we should be back where we started. We're not. I'm going to do this by eye, is what I was saying. I'm going to do this by eye, and it's going to be just fine. Damn you, Kerbal. Damn you and your Kerbly ways. If I move that forward... You know what? Just move this whole thing back in to where it was before. That was pretty good. And then that needs to be flush with that. Looking good, Pawn. Looking okay. I'm not hating that. And then put your Kerbal seat back on, and you'll have drone control in the proper direction, as well as somewhere for the Kerbal to steer from when they steer from. Is that a good place for you? Put him up closer. Make it. Put his feet in the hole. That's how Formula One works too. Their feet basically are in the bottom. I mean, they are. It's like a toboggan. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now there's the Mark IV. There should be no problems anymore. Your mother is a lovely woman who I have nothing bad to say about. Hello, Gaming Nor. Welcome to the stream. Okay, this is it, people. I told you it might go late. It only went 20 minutes late. It's going to end up being 30 minutes late. But this is it. It's working. We got all the tires are working good. We've got flat body along the ground, more or less. We got Bill Kerman out here ready to try the vehicle. It's running forward. It's running back. Need to put some headlights on it. Shut up, Pawn. Stop it. And okay, now we don't break things as we change angles like we did before. Ah, it's all coming together. Throw the brakes on, Mr. Probe, and then give me Bill. Oh, Bill, you're gonna love this. You're just gonna love this. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, climb. Get up there. Oh, Bill, you're just gonna love it. Board. Get in the thing. Board it. Yeah. Yeah, boy. The Formula One Bill Kerman Racer. Oh, it looks so good. It looks F5 that right there. Oh, damn. Damn, son. Who would have thought the Ronin Palm was capable of that? You know what we need to do? We need to take this to the Antarctic, where there's a lot of flat ground. Where there's a lot of flat ground for us. Wouldn't you agree that would be a good idea? Brakes off. We are now on the edge of the Arctic Circle with Bill Kerman in a Forza 1. I don't know what kind of car. It's one of those F cars in an F cargo. We're gonna turn the brakes on. Okay, get ready. You're not ready to go yet. Throttle all the way up with SAS. No SAS. He doesn't need it. In fact, F5 from here. Yeah, baby. Ronin Paul, maybe slightly angle the chair so it looks more sporty. You're not wrong, Noah. I like that idea. We will do that after we see what Bill can do with his Formula One space rocket jet car. Go! Go! Let's see what kind of speeds he makes. I'm not going to touch the steering at all. Not even a little bit. We have no SAS right now. This is just the car doing what the car can do on the flattest ground that Kerbal has to offer, I believe. I believe, anyway. We are on the ice flats. These ice flats basically exist at 0 meters above the surface, so they're just, Are you going off in one direction? Doesn't look like it. We're up to 96 meters per second now, about to turn 100 meters per second. I think I need to adjust the downforce because the downforce is definitely stealing away some of our speed here. We have hit 100 meters per second. How's our aerodynamics look? We just got a little bit of drag coming off of, everything. Got a ton of downforce up front, a ton of downforce in the back. We are just stapled to the ground. Stapled to the ground. Stapled to the ground. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I will be tinkering with the downforce, how much we really need without having to shave off speed, but we're doing 102.2 meters per second in the ice flats of Kerbin, in the Arctic, with Bill Kerman at the helm in a Formula One racing Macar. To be honest, wish that was me, says the Secretary Funny. You wish you were Bill right now. I'm surprised Bill is not like afraid. I would expect him to be, grimacing. He's not grimacing. Why aren't you grimacing, Bill?
Oh, I'm keeping it inside.
You're keeping it inside.
Yeah, I may have to change my spacesuit when I get back.
Okay, Houston, there's gonna be some laundering for you to do when Bill comes home.
I'm not doing that anymore. Too many times, Pawn. Too many times.
Fair enough, we'll send out for dry cleaning. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, 102.2 meters per second. That's as fast as I've got it right now. I'm sure I can get it us up over at least 110 by tweaking the downforce. But look at the stability. Look at how straight it's going. Straight off into the distance. Jet car. Jet car. And it's beautifully designed. Who designed this? It's beautiful. I just love that. Oh, it was me? It was me. Okay, Bill, let's see how she steers. She doesn't steer horribly. She could use an SAS unit up front. No, Paul. No. Okay, yeah, she slips a bit. She slips a bit. You know, it's a Formula One drift racer. Is what it is. Is still holding like 92 meters per second in the turns there, in the corners. Wow. Where is there like bumps on the horizon? Surely there's. Whoa, cool. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. It's gonna look so much better when I put in some visual mods, you know? We get like a nice sun out here and Damn, I'm so happy with that. I am so chuffed, as I've been told to say. Alright, we've done it, let's spin him out. Can I spin him out? We've got so much downforce, I can't just spin him out. Oh my god, he's doing the hairpin turns. He doesn't even have to downshift. He doesn't even need a computer. Look at that. Hairpin turns from Bill Kerman. Downforce keeping him straight and steady in the direction that he wants to go. He straightens the wheel out and he goes straight. I've made a beautiful thing here. I don't know how to end this. It's like, if it's something that I'm doing, it's supposed to end in an explosion. Where are we keeping the giant balls that we can throw at people now? Where's that in? Kerbals create Kerbals. No contracts. No, none of that. Is it under cheats? Is it under cheats with the set orbit difficulty object throw? There it is. And then what? Why it no do? Isn't it supposed to throw when you middle mouse click? It's not. Wait, do I have to have it up? Is that the thing? What do I got to do here? Yeah, you have to have it up. Sorry, Bill. You're fine. We reverted, Bill. You're fine. Oh! Awesome. Awesome. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy. Noah wanted me to look at something, but we've been live streaming for a long time. I know a lot of you have stayed up for an extra half an hour. Noah, we will look at the craft that you sent me over Discord the next time that we pop up in Kerbal. I think we're done for the day. Was there something else that I wanted to do before the end, or something else that you wanted me to do before the end? And I'm not, other than checking out Noah's craft, which we'll do in the next Kerbal live stream. Anything? Anything? Pawn? No, says Ghostly Player. Good. I don't think that's what he meant. I don't think that's what he meant when he said pawn. No. Don't end it. Yeah. We gotta end it. Ghastly. Ghostly. We've got to end it. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you for hanging out with me an extra half an hour longer than we usually do on a Sunday here on Rodent Pawns. Twitch.tv/Rodent Pawns stream. We do this every 4 p.m. on Wednesdays and Sundays. Every Wednesday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Evil Downer Vulcan cheered 100. No! Thank you for the 100 cheers. You can't buy my heart. You can buy pretty much everything else, though. I am the Ronin Pawn. Meet me back here no later than this Wednesday. Going to try and stream more than that this week, but no later than Wednesday, 4 p.m. We killed it. That was awesome. I'm so happy that we built something that was straightforward, worked out, and that is rarely ever the case, especially in Kerbal. I was just playing career mode too much back in the day. You know, I got frustrated with Kerbal and... What are you doing? Frustrated with Kerbal in career mode. I should have been, you know, building free in the sandbox, like I like to do. Thank you. I am the Ronin Pawn! Thank you all for your donations, for your subscriptions, for your support, and for just watching. We'll have a look at more of your crafts next time. Join us on the Discord server and send me your crafts.
At the beginning of all time, the year was dark, the earth was flat. The gods will blame, they just cause they all fucking more than the beginning of all the times. There was no fun at all, no fun at all. At the beginning of all times, the sea was clear, the sea was wide. In it swam the savior, having the time of her life. At the beginning of all time. In the sea, singing la 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 la.